welcome to my channel. Go ahead and do yourself a favor and hit subscribe to my channel so you can get all of the latest videos as they drop. And then if you're a reoccurring watcher, just go ahead and do your favor and hit subscribe because you keep liking my content. So just go ahead and stay. Oh, this video is 11 weeks and counting. So if you don't know, I am expecting, I have a gummy bear in my tummy. Can you see? Oh, look at there. This just kind of look like probably something. It probably doesn't really look like a belly, but I am 11 weeks and counting. So I am 3 months. Really doesn't look like it because I'm so tiny, but I am 3 months. I'm 11 weeks and counting. And so I just kind of wanted to do this kind of like a little pregnancy update, just about the pregnancy or whatnot, and you know what's going on and so on and so forth. Okay, cool. All right, so this is my second pregnancy. My first baby is 4. So Stank is 4, and I'm due August 5th. No, I'm due August 9th with this baby, so it'll be a 5-year age difference. If I could have had it my way, I would have had them closer together. Me and my sisters have age gaps, and we didn't get along until we were adults. I'm just being honest, because a 16-year-old has nothing in common with an 11-year-old. Like, you see what I mean? So, growing up, we weren't close. It was nothing personal. It was just a huge age gap. And so, I wanted them to be a little bit closer together, but she's so excited about being a big sister, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't know, but, so, I'm due August 9th. My predictions, I think it's a boy. This pregnancy is not like it was with Chloe. I have a girl, and it was a regular pregnancy for the most part. I had never been pregnant before, but you know, my boobs hurt. I had morning sickness, but I had morning sickness with Chloe throughout my whole pregnancy. I don't think it was a day that I didn't throw up with Chloe. With this baby, I be nauseated all day, and so it be really bad. It was really bad at one point, so I had to get on medication because I was throwing up so bad. With this baby, I didn't have to get on medication with Chloe, but also my doctor didn't care about me, so he probably didn't give a damn to medicate me anyway. But anyway, nonetheless, I think this is a boy, just because this pregnancy is just way more tougher than it was with my little girl. And it's just like, I don't know what's going on. So I really do think it's a boy. I'm throwing up all the time, and I'm nauseated or whatever a lot. And then with this baby, I didn't have diarrhea with my first child. With this pregnancy, I be throwing up and doing diarrhea at the same time. And I know that's probably, oh my God, that's gross. Okay, well, that's where it comes with pregnancy. Let's grow up here, okay? Like, get it together. This is my channel, and that's part of pregnancy. And just really awful stuff. Just God awful. So, yeah. Those are my symptoms. I'm 11 weeks now. But about a month or 2 ago, I was so sleepy. Pregnancy tired is a different kind of tired. It is a miserable tired. And so that's kind of decreased, but it comes and goes in waves. Like, I have my days to where it's like, oh, I feel like Mary Poppins. I'm full of energy. I can clean up my whole house. I can do this, I can do that. And then some days, I just can't even get out of bed. And then some days, I be good. And then out of nowhere, it just hit me. And I be like, yeah, I need to take a nap. I need to lay down. So working from home right now is kind of the best thing for me, because when I get sleepy, I be sleepy. But working from home has also made me extremely lazy too. So they kind of has the pros and cons. What else? I don't really have any cravings or anything like that. I do eat Mexican food a lot. And I think, and pizza. But I don't think those are cravings. I think that's more so of just like what tastes normal. Because you know, when you get pregnant, everything changes. and everything tastes different. But pizza and Mexican food still taste the same. And I'm so tired of buying food and it don't taste right and things like that. I think I said that inside of my first pregnancy video. Well, my first pregnancy video dealing with this pregnancy, about how, you know, things just taste completely different or whatever. Like, I know when I was pregnant with Chloe, my mama had made some chicken spaghetti. It was so nasty. But it wasn't her, because my mama can cook. But it was me. It just tasted just so cheesy, and it just was not good. But Pre was pregnant with me too, and Pre thought it was the best thing on earth, because me and Pre was pregnant at the same time. She liked it, but I didn't like it. But as soon as I had Chloe and my mama cooked it again, it's good. And now Chloe is 4, and like I said, whenever my mama make chicken spaghetti, it tastes the same. And my mama's not wants to change up her recipes. She pretty much keeps stuff the same all of the time. Well, now, this just between us, don't tell nobody, but now my mama, she don't be putting on her glasses when she be cooking. And she just be in there, and y'all, she just be putting stuff on there. Like, one time she had cooked us some baked chicken, and she thought it was some seasoned salt, and it was some cinnamon. And she had put the cinnamon on the chicken because she thought it was some seasoned salt. But that's just between us, but we ain't gonna tell nobody though. But I'm gonna put her in a home because she'll be wearing her glasses and stuff. But that's just between us though. But But yeah, nonetheless, you know, my mama can cook, and she don't change up her recipes, so her food wasn't nasty. It was just me being pregnant. But anyway, she don't get me. But anyway, yeah, and pregnancy brain. My mind already went long as that, and now I be forgetting everything I be saying. Yeah. I don't have any cravings just yet. I think it's a boy. Just like with Chloe, I like spicy stuff and hot stuff. Dee don't really care for me eating that type of stuff, but you ain't the one that got to throw up this food. You ain't the one that got to eat it. So just let me eat what I can eat now, because I get tired of eating stuff and then I throw it back up. But if I eat spicy stuff, it tastes the same and I don't throw that back up. Coming up next, should be a gender reveal. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna do a gender reveal. I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. And I had something else, y'all. I really should have wrote this stuff down because my mind be in and out. Damn. That went me. Oh, okay. So with this pregnancy, I'm really excited about it because it's not like it was. I was alone with my first pregnancy, so I get to do different things with this pregnancy that I didn't get to do with my first. But also with this pregnancy, like my excitement, I don't really know how to describe it. Of course, I'm excited, like I was with my first baby. But like with Chloe, I was so excited. Now, in the beginning, it took me a little while to kind of get used to it. But once I got excited about my baby, I was really happy about being pregnant with Chloe or whatever, right? And so when I was pregnant with Chloe, I was just buying all kind of stuff. But the dynamics was also different. I knew I didn't have a baby daddy with Chloe, so I knew I had to do what I had to do. So I had no choice but to prepare. Excuse me. I knew I had no choice but to prepare and buy everything for her. So when I was pregnant with Chloe, every time I went inside of the store, I was just buying things. And I regret that I did not take a picture of my closet before she came home or whatever, because it's like I had a baby shower, but my baby shower was after I had my baby because I had her early. But I do have a picture of it was one night I was staying in Birmingham with my dad, because I stayed with my dad before I had Chloe, but my mama made me move back home when I was pregnant, because she was like, you need to eat and you need to come back home with me so I can feed you so that you can put on that weight for that baby. But before I moved home with my mom, I was staying with my dad or whatever. So I was just buying stuff or whatever. So so I put a picture up of like the stuff. That's like the first ever stuff I started buying. And like I said, I was just buying stuff, like the like the tub and the lotions and diapers and stuff like that. I was just so excited, and like when you have a baby, when you're pregnant, At least that's how I was with Chloe, just going to the other store, just buying stuff. Because, you know, like, you are a first-time mom. You so excited or whatever. Like, oh, my God, you know, I'm a mommy. So, like, you just be buying stuff, you know. But there was one person I know, and she didn't buy her baby nothing the entire time. She was pregnant. And, yeah, her mama and dad had money, but it's like, girl, this is your baby. I'm like, you didn't buy nothing? No. You definitely different, because when I was pregnant with Chloe, I was buying everything or whatever, and then especially like once you find out what the sex is. So I said all that to say, with this baby, I'm in 11 weeks and I haven't bought anything yet for this baby. I said I was gonna start, but then every time I go to Walmart, I end up buying something for Chloe, because Chloe is more so right now, like, this is my baby right now, and Chloe don't need nothing, and that's just probably a mom thing. Like, she don't need nothing, but I just be buying her stuff just because, anyway. But so I'm in 11 weeks now, and I haven't bought maybe anything yet. But I guess the excitement for buying stuff kind of dies down, because now more so of buying stuff just to be buying stuff is more so of like, okay, what does the baby need? More so of what I want. Like I want my baby. Like, oh, this little robe is cute, but does the baby really need that robe? No. That baby's not even gonna keep that robe on long, because for one, once you dry the baby off, well, once you get the baby out of the tub, the baby's gonna be wet, and so the robe is not gonna cover the baby all the way up. That's just cute for decoration. So just little stuff like I wasted my money on before, I won't probably do that so much now. And also, part of me is kind of waiting until I find out if it's a girl or if it's a boy before I start buying stuff. But of course, I can buy unisex stuff. Like, I can go ahead and buy bottles. I can buy pacifiers. I can buy the different lotions and soaps and laundry detergent and things like this. So I will start buying that stuff this week. Diapers and things like that. I can start stacking up on that stuff. So that's probably the only difference between this baby and with Chloe. Is like almost immediately after I found that I was pregnant, I started buying all type of stuff for Chloe. But this baby, I'm a little bit more lax. Like, okay, but you know, I'm pretty sure once and also I kind of know me. If I'm anything like I was with Chloe, once I start buying stuff, I'm not gonna be able to stop. But just a little bit of like what I did with Chloe. I worked. And that's probably why I bought so much stuff when I was pregnant with Chloe too, because I worked up until May. I found out I was pregnant in on December 31st, because I went to church. I brought church in. I brought New Year's in church. So I worked from December to I think maybe about April, because I graduated in May. So them 4 months I was working, like each paycheck I would buy a box of diapers and a box of wipes and things like that. So I'm pretty sure I'll do the same thing with this baby. Like each paycheck, like just buy something or whatever, because it'll be a whole lot less expensive to do so now versus them waiting until the baby gets here to try to rush and get everything together. But I go back to the doctor on February 1st, and now I'll be 13 weeks in. We're going to pay to do the sneak peek. And so I will do my gender reveal. I'm shooting for end of February, beginning of March. So yeah, that's about it. That's just about. I don't really got too much to go on. I be out of breath a lot. This one video I recorded. I hadn't announced I was pregnant. I knew I was pregnant. It was one video I was recording. I know I was pregnant. Y'all, I was so out of breath in that video. And pregnancy is so crazy, because it's so crazy because now I'm 11 weeks, so my baby, I think it's the size of a plum this week. So, you know, just like very tiny. But it's so crazy how something so tiny can affect you so much. But like I said, in one of those videos I was recording, I knew I was pregnant, but y'all didn't. I was so out of breath, and I kept telling y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm out of breath, but it's really I'm out of breath because I'm pregnant. And like, you're breathing for two, your oxygen levels are crazy. Pregnancy is like, it's crazy. It's so crazy, but I love it here though. It's cool. So I don't really want too much in this video. This is just a 11 weeks and counting video. I'm not sure how often I do these. I guess just periodically as something changes and things like that, but I just wanted to make a updated video about how we're doing. Pregnancy is going pretty good, things like that. So Thanks for tuning in to my video and for watching. See you guys on the next go round. Peace.
Yeah.